Hey guys, this is my 2.5 year on testosterone video. I just kind of wanted to give a short recap of things, and I guess mostly I just want to talk about whether or not I'm happy with my transition thus far. I remember pre-transition watching videos of guys that were where I am now, and just I don't know, feeling like I would never ever be there. And I'm so happy to be here. You know, the reality of my transition wasn't quite the same as my hopes for my transition. Just when it comes to the speed of things, I don't think you can really ever transition fast enough. If you ask a trans guy, you know, we're all so ready for this to happen. So it never quite goes as fast as we'd like it to. With my transition, there are some things that are still happening for me. I'm still waiting on some fat redistribution. It is, you know, moving around. It's just taking a long time. You know, some guys I've seen, they transition, and it's just like that. That fat just falls off. It hasn't been like that for me. It's taken a really long time. And if I don't pay attention, I can't even tell it's happening. The only reason I even notice it's happening is because I go back and look at other pictures, and it's like, damn, there was a lot more there. So thank goodness for documentation. The other thing is hair is slowly growing in still. Filling in everywhere here. My legs, they're like hairy ape legs. My mustache is really trying to grow in, but it's taking its sweet time as well. The biggest or the most noticeable thing that has changed for me in the last few months is actually something really positive. Back when I started my transition, within a few weeks of starting testosterone, I had this brain fog just kind of come over me. And I honestly have felt less intelligent since I started my transition. And I haven't really heard very many people talk about this, so I'm hoping it's not just me. Anyhow, it just felt like I could still perform all the tasks, all the mental tasks I used to perform. It just seemed like it took more effort to perform them. It was just more of a deal for me. But finally, now, 2.5 years into transition, I feel like that fog has lifted. And I think it's a combination of having my hysterectomy, and then also finally getting on a testosterone dose where I feel good. I don't know why it took me so long to get that testosterone dose dialed in, but it did. And I think part of the reason is because of all the research I did, and from YouTube and what other people have said, because I don't really know anybody else that's on as high a dose as I'm on. And so I kept thinking, I'm on too high of a dose. I'm on too high of a dose, but I wasn't. I'm on 140 milligrams a week, and that's awesome. It's perfect. I feel great. And since I've increased my dose to that level, it is now that I actually am seeing fat melt away. So I'm ecstatic about that. So that's great. But anyway, that's not what I started talking about. I was talking about this brain fog. And I feel like it's finally lifted, like I said, after these 2.5 years on testosterone. And it's something I'm really excited about, because pre-transition, I used to spend a lot of time writing it. It was a great outlet for me. One of the few outlets I have, because, you know, I'm so introverted. With the exception of these videos, which for some reason really just, I don't know, brings forth the fountains of me talking, I don't talk that much. I'm not super social. So writing was the outlet that I had, and that just kind of went away. It just kind of closed up. I couldn't get anything out. It was all in there, floating around. I couldn't seem to get it out. But that has changed, and probably 2 months ago, I finally was able to start getting these words out of my head. So that is something really positive that has taken place. So I'm excited about that. Other than that, it's just at this point in my transition, life is just really normalizing. Very few things are about my transition anymore. We're just kind of living our lives, enjoying our lives, and just kind of moving forward. We do have the countdown to the one final surgery that's coming up, but after that, we're just, I think we're done, and that's exciting. But it also leaves you wondering, what am I going to do with all my free time? I don't know. So much energy goes into transitioning and researching transition and researching procedures and just figuring out if what you're doing is the right thing medically. It's just a lot. So anyway, that's my short little update. Went longer than I was hoping. About 2.5 years on testosterone. I hope everyone is doing well. I appreciate your continued support. And one thing I wanted to add in real quick. For those of you that message me and you say things like, my channel's not set up to receive messages, so just email me at this email address. I'm not going to email you at your email address. I keep my email address pretty private because the one I use is my work email address, and I don't want to use it for this type of correspondence. So please disable contact block on your YouTube channel if you would like me to respond to your messages. And I do respond to every message I get, though some people are saying that I haven't, so I don't know if they're getting lost in YouTube land or what, but I'll do my best to respond to your messages if I see them. So keep that in mind, guys. I do want to talk to you, but I'm not going to email you. All right. Thanks. Bye.